Alright, I just checked the settings before recording, and I do in fact have allow unmated cats to have kits on, so I don't know what's going on with these cats, but for some reason in the ways that is I'm just not having drama in the way I'm used to having drama in this clan. It's more of everyone's getting sick and dying, but I guess not recently. Shadestar has recovered from white cough. The joint pain Alcenia was experiencing has abated. Bird Swoop was seen touching noses with a loner. Scandalous, especially since you have a mate, Bird Swoop. Dusk Speckle was ecstatic to be walking around freely again, their broken bone finally healed. Swallowflight woke up with a splitting headache and could not get out of their nest. They spent the entire day curled up trying to avoid light and noise so the throbbing pain could subside. Clay Needle breathes a sigh of relief. The deep throbbing in their head has subsided. Panther Stripe's tail was badly injured by a dog, and Butterfly Shadow was healed from the strain delivering their litter. Alright. I'm gonna skip straight to patrols. Pale Dusk is old! Pale Dusk is old! Shadestar gets taken aside by Pale Dusk, and that's why they feel like StarClan ignores them. Shadestar tells Pale Dusk that one day StarClan will call on them for all their many talents and their drive and determination to help Briarclan. Pale Dusk dusts their head, embarrassed but pleased. I love it. Pale Dusk is now old, and I love it. And Ice Mask. Nope. I'm not risking losing Pale Bracken. Like I said, Pale Bracken has as much plot armor as I can feasibly give her. Stoat Freckle and Blair, I'll send you two out together so Blair can stop feeling so jealous of a freaking apprentice. Like a fucking brat. And Tough Paw. Because we've established that Blair is jealous of Tough Paw because her mate gave Tough Paw some dried herbs to wear in Tough Paw's pelt. Because Tough Paw decided to train as a medicine cat apprentice, and her mate is a medicine cat. His mate is a medicine cat. I think Blair's a male. I'm not sure. Dust Speckle. Sting and Squirrel Paw. We are at 3 pages of cats. I think Piper Snell got scrapes. We are. We're at 3 pages of cats with Juniper Kit. So I'm getting worried. Let's actually check in on Brackenroach. Still lost at 114 moons. Brackenroach is just never going to show back up. Everyone's hurt. Plumfang, do you really not have any romantic like with anyone? Whistleleaf. I will gladly play matchmaker any time of day. Rock Snap. Please let this be the rollover that we get pale snap kits. Shadestar rests her muzzle on Squirrel Leaf's head and declares them to be a full warrior of Briarclan, honoring their fearlessness. Nightmare sits in the crowd, chest puffed out in pride as they watch Swamppaw be named Swampfleck. Honored for their observance, they consider themselves lucky to have been able to train such an amazing young cat. They look forward to seeing them become a warrior. Seeing the warrior they become. Finchpaw has reached the age of 6 moons and has been made an apprentice. Hawkpaw has reached the age of 6 moons and has been made an apprentice. Lumine has been looking forward to their moons as a rest as an elder. They happily retire and settle into the Elder's Den. Driftstock travels to Shy Clan to resolve some recent personal disputes. However, it seems Driftstock only made Shy Clan more upset. We know we don't have enough healthy medicine cats. Rainbow Pelt has gotten a stomachache, rock snap, snake bite his heel, but they'll always carry evidence of the incident on their pelt. I want to see this. Oh, he's got a scar. Sparrow. It seems no one is necessarily worse off except for Cling Needle, who once again has a headache. I won. Talon Kid sneezes so hard. This is really becoming a pattern. Oh, Talon Kid. Permanent condition. Allergies. I feel you, Talon Kid, as someone with allergies. They fucking suck. So, like, just when I thought I couldn't get more attached to Talon Kid, she's getting a star. I'm starting to wonder if Clay Needle doesn't have a problem with just like chronic headaches. Is eavesdropping on Dust Speckle? Is eavesdropping on Talon Kid? Honestly, Pale Bracken, I would be worried about Talon Kid too. Plans to go out gathering herbs today. Wonders how Plumfang is doing. Is eavesdropping on Shade Star. Tough Paw is daydreaming. I did not mean to do that. They get to go on patrol again today, cause Rock Snap's better. Wonders how Guile is doing. Wants to get to know Nightmare better. Is hoping Alcenia will tell them a story. Is hoping Pale Bracken assigns them to the next patrol. Is eavesdropping on Pale Dusk. Tries to set a good example for younger cats. Is wonders how Alcenia is doing. Is sparring with some clanmates. Is sparring with some clanmates. Is relaxing in camp. Wonders how Pale Dusk is doing. Woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Wants to get to know Sparrowflight better. Is sparring with some clanmates. Wonders how Squirrel Paw is doing. Now Squirrel Leaf. Wants to get to know Rock Snap better. Wants to get to know Rainbow Pelt better. Defended a clanmate in an argument. Has been playing tricks on their fellow warriors. Is sparring with some clanmates. Wishes Finch Kit would play more quietly. Promises the kits they'll protect them when the time comes. Is nervously glancing around camp. Is itching to run, run, run. Honestly, Squirrel Leaf, I love you. Never fails to offer comfort to their clanmates. Is eavesdropping on Swampfleck. Is dreading their apprentice duties. Honestly, are you just like a clone of your father? You're just like a Sparrowflight clone. Is snoring in their sleep. Doesn't like how times have changed since they were young. Wants to get to know Shadowkit better. Is hatching a plan to sneak out of camp to play. Is nervous for their apprentice ceremony. I mean, it is next moon, so. Is annoying the older cats. Is asking older cats how kittens are made. Is hoping Alcenia will tell them a new story. How old is Alcenia anyway? Those are stats, StarClan. I am 147 moons. I am getting worried for her safety. Shadestar and Pale Dusk. Same one as yesterday, and the same one as the previous moon. Rainbow Pelt, you can go out with Mohar, Black Pelt, and Guile. Since your mate is ill, they can probably handle that large dog. Ice Mask, you can take your apprentice Finchpaw out. You are not going to do that your first time out of the nursery. Spotted Pelt and Apple Patch. I think I swore I heard something, sorry. Flare and Stochfeckle. Catmint and Lugwort were collected. Pale Bracken, Rock Snap, and we'll send Plumfang and Whistleleaf along as well. Dust Speckle. That works. Tuft Paw and Butterfly Shadow. We'll do 3 and 3. We've reached 60 moons. Oh god. Yes! Pale Rock Kits! Pale Rock Kits! Pale Snap Rock Snap announces they are expecting kits, so we're moving into nursery. Just yes! Yes, 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 yes! All I wanted was for Pale Bracken to have kits. And I got my wish. Even though they're excited to be finally made an apprentice, it takes a bit of coaxing by Butterfly Shadow for Ivy Kit to step forward for their ceremony. Butterfly Shadow watches in pride as they're named Ivy Paw and touches their nose to Bugbear. Talon Kit loudly complains as Butterfly Shadow pulls them over to groom their pelts. They manage to wiggle away and scurry off to the front of the crowd. They're apprenticed to Peach Dusk. Brave Paw is given to Birch Swoop. Shadow Paw is given Piper Snarl. Juniper Kid is given to Swamp Fleck. Oh, Jethro has an infection. As Shadowpaw grows, they seem incapable of not snoring and panting loudly, until eventually it's clear their lungs are a little weaker than normal. Toughpaw realizes She-Cat does not describe how they feel. We'll see that in a sec. Let's look at Shadowpaw. Raspy lungs. Poor Shadowpaw, honestly. Cat list. Let's look at Tuftpaw. Is now trans male, so I'll be using he for him. And also wanted to look at Jeffro. Just when I said I was growing attached to Jeffro, his broken bone is infected, and her broken bone is infected. Let's send Shade Star and Pale Dusk out. Once again, talking about that with your mate is probably not a good idea. Stoat Freckle and Blair. Rock Snap. I shouldn't have sent Rock Snap out. That was a mistake. I forgot for a sec. Mohar is probably going to be retiring soon. Find a nice spot to send themselves. Plumfang and Whistleleaf. Or not. I've decided to just go with the misclicks today. Bird Swoop. Juniper Paw. We've just got a ton of apprentices. They've met Madoka. Ice Mask. You can go out with Peach Dusk, your mentor. Yes. Aw, Hawkeye didn't choose to join. Shadowpaw, Piper Snarl, Ivy Paw, and we'll send Squirrelleaf instead of Bugbear just to help. They were Shadowpaw's own paw prints. I'm going to turn over one more time. First, Birdsoup announced they are expecting kits. Plumfang announced that they are expecting kits. Okay, we're about to have a kid explosion, and I'm just a wee bit worried. So I think we're going to jump right into the patrols again and do some actual border patrols, because that is some actual risk to the cat's health and safety. Pale Dust finds an abandoned kit. Dawn Kit has joined your clan. Pale Bracken can go out with Spotted Petal and Apple Patch. Do not proceed. We do not need another cat. Bird Swoop is not going to go out, but your mate can take your apprentice out for you. Nope. We are not doing this. Butterfly Shadow and Tuft Paw. Blair. Nightmare. Swamp Fleck. Plumfang is the other cat that's not going out, right? Ice Mask, and Finchpaw. Relationships with Flint Clan have worsened. Talonpaw, Peach Dusk, Ivypaw, Piper Snarl, and Shadowpaw. Really, this is the road we're going down today. Hawkpaw and Snake Sting. We will start tomorrow, the next episode off, with seeing the long-awaited Pale Snap kits, which I am so excited about. Nope, we do not need you. But I really am worried about the numbers of Briarclan. I never thought we'd get this many with how cursed this clan is in ambush. Still, no one died. See you guys next time, and this clan is going to be absolute chaos for the rest of eternity. Oh, Shadestar.